Hey, this is Skratch Bastid for Skratch School, and I'm here to break down another one of my routines. This time, let's take a look at Baby, I'm a BBQ Boss.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a boss. Who am I?
Did you go bastard? Did you go bastard? Did you go bastard? Bastard, bastard. Did you go bastard? Did you go bastard? Bastard, bastard, bastard.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a boss.
Who am I? Skratch Bastid.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a boss.
Who am I? Skratch Bastid.
Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
Who am I? Skratch Bastid.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
Who am I? 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 Who am I?
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
Who am I? Skratch Bastid.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
Baby, I'm a boss.
So my Baby, I'm a BBQ Boss routine. Why did I make this routine? Well, I made this routine because I had just gotten the Rain 72 and Rain 12s, and I wanted to showcase some of the unique features that they had. It was also during my Bastid's Barbecue gig season. We were doing a lot of events around then, and I had been practicing with music, and I came up with this cool wordplay with this song North Cac by G. Yamazawa, and it had this cool section about barbecue.
It's the North Cac, baby, I'm a boss. Carolina barbecue sauce with the slaw on the safe, the cellar in the vault. I'm the best, the effect, and the cause on the law.
I actually discovered this song on Facebook, and I thought this is a great song for me to use because it had the words in it, but also just because it was a dope song. And as a DJ, I'm always digging for unique stuff and the next stuff, and it really caught my ear. I was also lucky enough to find a DJ pack which had the instrumental and the acapella in it.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a boss.
These can be super valuable tools in helping you make a routine because they are like naked parts of the song and allows you to reconstruct something better. So anything that I got the instrumental and the acapella of, I'm going to experiment with because it has the potential to be a greater musical piece. I made a quick edit in Ableton that put the instrumental and the acapella on the same file so that I didn't have to jump around between files when I was jumping around between ideas in my routine.
Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a boss.
Picking unique songs is a big part of being a DJ because you want to sound different than everybody else. So when you come across a song that sounds good, that not a lot of people know, it's a good idea to invest in those songs. And that's what I did with North Cac. Big shouts out to G. Yamazawa. In this same spirit, I also chose St. John Hawk's Onset as the intro to my routine. I knew that I wanted the North Cac to be the bulk of the routine, but I had to get into it somehow to present it as a cool idea. And I had been messing around with St. John Hawk on set as an intro at some of my shows, and it created this good moment that allowed me to go somewhere from that. I experimented with it and the North Cack song, and they fit perfectly because they were around the same BPM. Then, to fill in some of the space in the intro, I used my signature, there you go, bastard, scratch that I like to use from MOP. I'll let you figure out what song that came from.
Did you go bastard? Did you go bastard?
To spice things up, when the two records were mixing, I added some Serato slicer effects to jump around the beat a little bit to just give it a unique touch while the mix was happening. I timed that part out so that all my tricks ended when the bass came in on the North Cack instrumental. Then, in my prepare crate, I loaded the acapella of North Cack to cut the Baby I'm a BBQ Boss and other acapella elements of the acapella. Check it out.
Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
Who am I?
Skratch Bastid. Baby, I'm a boss. Baby, I'm a barbecue sauce.
For the scratch section, I left myself a 16-bar segment to do what I want to do. When I perform this live, it can be a little bit different each time, but have a similar structure. I like leaving a little bit of room for improvisation in all the scratch parts that I do, because no two scratch takes are ever the same. And this way, you don't get disappointed or stage fright or anything like that when something doesn't go exactly as you planned. And it also lets people that have heard the routine before, maybe on a video or maybe at a previous live performance, it gives them a unique feel to make them feel like they're in a special moment and that this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And you're always trying to do that kind of stuff when you're DJing. So I leave a little bit of room for that magic to happen. My decision to make it 16 bars was partially based on where the instrumental naturally landed. And this is a thing that comes from me working with records, because back in the day, with working with only records, you had to work with how the record went. You didn't have the ability to put it in Ableton and edit it, which is a nice thing, but sometimes you have these little happy accidents that happen. What happens on the North Cack instrumental after the 16 bars is a nice hey, hey, before the beat drops. And that's like DJ Gold right there, a little open a cappella thing, 8th note hey heys to scratch up. Check out what I did there. At that point in the routine, that was all I had, but I wanted something a little bit extra to add impact to the ending. At that time when I was creating the routine, I had actually just done a J Dilla Doing It for Dilla event in Philadelphia, and I had enjoyed cutting up doubles of his Feel This Shit instrumental. Because it was around the same tempo, I considered doing this juggle next in the sequence of the routine. But when I was playing around with it, I found that it fit really well with the North Cack drums, so I made myself an edit that had the J Dilla sample over the North Cack drums together and tried juggling them together. I found that this created some better continuity because the drums were already there and the sound added some other element to it that made it special at that moment. That little added the impact that I needed to give myself a bit of a finishing move for the routine. Now this routine is what I like to call an open-ended routine. In live sets, I can go anywhere out of this instrumental around that tempo. For this particular video, I decided that that was a good point to stop, so I let the acapella play and reminded people that I was a barbecue boss, and that was the end of the routine.
Baby, I'm a boss.
And there you have it. As a subscriber to Skratch School, you can download all the elements for this routine and try to add your own spin to the routine itself. Try putting some of your own samples in or incorporating some of your own ideas and taking it to the next level. This is Skratch Bastid for Skratch School signing off. Peace.